Welcome to the new teaser for CarWizard 0.9 Pimp Edition. To mix things up a bit, I've added various HUD improvements, settings tweaks, and immersive features. Additionally, I've introduced side hustles that you can start at any time for some extra fun. This video won't cover the entire update, but will focus specifically on the first side hustle that I'm introducing in CarWizard. This game mode is not just about quick reflexes or flashy cars. It's a test of your strategic thinking, resource management, and timing precision. Let's dive into the many layers of gameplay that this activity offers. When you start a minigame, you can choose the number and type of prostitutes you want to manage. A gradient of purple characters will appear on the map to indicate pickup points. The darker the color, the higher the class of the prostitute. You should start by pick up the darker. We will start with the darkest shade, as it represents the high-class prostitutes. As you can see, each class of prostitute has a unique waiting time, and the higher the class, the shorter the waiting time and patience. If we haven't completed the pickup by the end of the timer, the prostitute will leave, resulting in a lost contract and penalty fees. Once you reach the prostitute, you can honk to alert her of your arrival. She will walk towards you for a maximum of 5 seconds before teleporting into the car, saving time on cinematic sequences. You don't take a cut, but you do have a salary to pay and profits to collect, making it much more lucrative. You start paying as soon as she gets into the car and continue until you bring her back home after her service, according to her class's rate. However, she only earns money for you when she's at her spot, so it's in your best interest to minimize the time spent traveling. You can pick up the girls in any order you prefer, and you can even drop them off before picking up the rest. The strategy is entirely up to you. The pickups are represented by a small figure hailing, while the working spots are indicated by a purple dollar symbol, always using the same gradients. Once you arrive, a call to action allows you to drop off the girl. Each girl has her own designated working spot, and these spots can vary depending on the prostitute's class. Each class has its own working hours. High-class prostitutes work for 5 hours at $2,000 per hour, medium class for 8 hours at $600 per hour, and low class for 10 hours at $300 per hour. Therefore, careful planning of your pickups is crucial. Once all the girls are dropped off, you can either go about your own activities or manage a new pool. When one of the girls finishes her working hours, she will send you a message, and her waiting timer will start. You must reach her before it expires, or you'll have to pay her salary, cancellation fees, and lose the earnings. When you pick her up, honk just like at the start, and a house icon will appear on the map indicating where to drop her off. There's no timer for this, but you will continue to pay her until she is dropped off. Upon drop-off, you will pay her salary and then collect the cash. The difference will be transferred from the current balance to processed payments. Once dropped off, the girl will rest for the remainder of the day until the same time the next day when you picked her up initially. Sometimes you'll need to anticipate a girl's arrival or departure. Using the menu, you can choose to go to a waypoint for any of the girls before a blip appears on the map. To wrap it up, CarWizard 0.9 Pimp Edition introduces a dynamic and immersive experience with new side hustles, allowing you to manage and strategize efficiently. From picking up and dropping off high-class to low-class prostitutes, each decision impacts your earnings and gameplay. Remember, careful planning and timely actions are crucial to maximize profits and minimize penalties. Enjoy the new features and happy gaming!